Hello. It's been a minute. It's been almost a week, and I'm gonna keep it very real. And I'm gonna start. I have three things that I want to talk about. The first one is kind of the reason why I'm talking about the other two, and also the reason why it's been a minute since I've made a video because I've been putting it off. So the reason why I am making videos like these, I think I already talked about it before, is I wanted to learn more about myself, and hopefully look back at these videos and like be able to reflect on my journey. But the other reason was also to be able to vent and to actually like talk about what I'm thinking about, instead of keeping it all in. And that's what I wanted to talk about. I have a bad habit of keeping a lot of my thoughts and what I want to express and holding it in and not reaching out to other people and talking about it. So I want to stop doing that and try to be more honest with myself, instead of holding it all in, because it really everything just kind of builds up. So yeah, it's not a good habit. So I might have a big spider in my room, but I'll worry about it after this video. Okay, so going off of that note, I think in my last video I talked about how this past weekend, right now it's Tuesday, and this past weekend was gonna be challenging because it would just be me, and it turned out to be 10 times more challenging than I thought it ever could be, because I lost my cousin in Morocco. So on Saturday, well, let me start from the beginning. About a month ago, I have two cousins on my dad's side from Morocco. One is one of them is called Rania. The other one is called Fahd, or we call him Fido. Okay. About a month ago, maybe a little more than that, Fahd was hit by a car in the middle of the night. He was hit by a car, and he suffered some pretty bad injuries, particularly to his head. So he's been unconscious and hospitalized this whole time, and they've been trying to slowly, I guess, bring him back to a state where they can wake him up, and they've been trying to wake him up, but we got news Saturday that he passed. And there's a lot about this that sucks. One, I'm taking a course here. My family went to Morocco to visit the family because of this, and I couldn't go with them. That's the first thing, and I really wanted to go with them, but I couldn't because of this course, and I still plan on going, just later, but I really wanted to be there for them. The other thing is that Fido was he was like the closest thing to an older brother that I've ever had. So, because I don't have an older brother or an older sibling, I have a younger sister, and everyone on my mom's side, all the cousins on my mom's side, are all younger than me. So the only cousin that I have that's older than me was Fido. So I always looked up to him a lot, and especially when I was younger and we used to visit in Morocco, I always used to look up to him, and I used to admire him. He was kind of like someone that I wanted to be. And one thing that I struggle with my cousins overseas is a language barrier, and especially with my cousins in Italy, because they struggle with English and I know Italian, but I don't know it fluently, like fully fluently. So it's always me speaking broken Italian to them. The difference in Morocco was that Fido knew English almost fluently, and he learned it all through watching films, English films. That's it, which is amazing to me. I think that's insane, and he knew it at a young age too. He was a teenager when he learned English, and he was just speaking with me normally, which is why I think I was close to him compared to my other cousins, because I was able to talk with him. And why that's probably why I got closer and I thought of him as a brother, an older brother. And I always, alright, I had him in my mind because of the fact that he was older than me and he was the oldest cousin that I had. So when I heard the news that he was hit by a car, I don't know, it didn't really process with me. It didn't really register until we got the news Saturday that he passed. So I didn't realize, I mean, I heard things that the accident was bad and stuff like that, and that he was hospitalized and all of that, but that's news that just comes to the ear. And I'm overseas. I haven't seen him in the hospital bed. I haven't seen his grave. So when I heard the news, that's when it all hit me. And I remember when I got the news, it was the morning, and I was driving to the gym, and I just pulled out onto the main road, and I was just driving, and my mom calls me and she tells me, and I couldn't keep driving. I just broke down and I had to stop. And and I can't imagine how hard it's been for the family in Morocco. He was such a kind person, just a kind soul. Rania, my other cousin, the sister of Fido, younger sister, told me that Fido would always talk about coming to the U.S. and he always told her that we have to go out with Adam and Anna. And I guess we weren't able to do that as grown-ups anymore. We're gonna keep it together. So that was why. Oh my God, that was why my weekend was a weekend. He's the last person that deserved that. He's the last person that deserved it. I'm telling you. He was the kindest person I know. Seriously, the kindest person I know. And I've been putting this video off because I think I didn't really know if I wanted to talk about this on the video, because everything that I put here is public. But then again, if I'm gonna be more honest with myself, I'm gonna have to open up more. But yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm the oldest cousin now. I don't think I'm going to talk about the third topic. I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Thank you.